Hello, everyone, and I know this has been a long time coming, but finally, I actually am doing Sideshow Bob. And when it comes to Sideshow Bob, it's not because I am basically talking about his character because he's dead or something like that. It's more like actually talking about plot holes. Yes, there's a freaking plot hole within Sideshow Bob's character. And let's go into it, right? Let's go for it. So, in the beginning, basically, and I'm kind of cheating here. I'm cheating just a little bit, but I remember some. So, basically, you have the first ever time Sideshow Bob got in trouble or committed a major crime. And Bart Simpson was the one to actually find that it wasn't Krusty who robbed the Quickie Mart, it was Sideshow Bob. Even though these days Snake will most likely be jealous because, well, it's Snake who. Yeah, it was Snake who actually always robbed the Quickie Mart. Yeah, so basically that's it. So Sideshow Bob basically framed Krusty and, well, Bart basically figured out. Yeah, Bart basically figured out how in the world did. Yeah, he just basically put two to two together. So that's what happened. And Sideshow Bob is now in jail, and thus the beginning of the vengeance that he has to kill Bart and to kill Krusty begins. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to jump around because I really need to figure out how this works just to make sure. Why in the world do they have this one in here? Yeah, what the heck? Oh, brother. Seen from the crowd. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then after that, he tries to marry. Yep, he tries to marry Patty. And I think this was actually a point of where he was going to kill Patty. Yeah, so he doesn't actually go and straight up kill. Sorry, kill Selma, not Patty. Yeah, Patty actually loved the girls these days. Messed up. But still, yeah, so Sideshow Bob was planning on killing Patty, killing Selma, and then killing, yeah, taking his money and stuff. Yeah, it looks like Bart actually did some detective work. Yeah, so again, this is a real reason why Bart actually is getting more and more on the number one list of killing because of what he's doing with Sideshow Bob. I mean, there's two freaking things that he did, which, yep. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue on trying to make sure I get this. Yeah, okay, so you have Cape Fear. The other one that was previously what I said was Black Widower. Yeah, so Cape Fear, or Cape Fear, Cape Fear, Fee. Screw this, I don't give a darn how to say it. So basically in this one, this is when they had to relocate. And yeah, so they went to witness relocation, and now they're called the Thompsons, right? Was it the Thompsons? They don't tell you fast enough. Yeah, that's it. Good. The Thompsons. So basically, let's see. Yeah, so Sideshow Bob, did he break out? Oh, he was released from prison. Yep. And he's been sending all these death letters and everything. And there was one time where Homer accidentally opened his and he's like, "Oh, Bart, this is for you." So, yeah. So basically, he was going to kill Bart. I mean, after two attempts to doing something. After the first attempt to getting rich, and the second attempt, I think he did it to get rich too. You have this, and then the third one where Bart actually outwits him, and now, yeah, and now you basically just have a, yeah. So now he has three reasons why he's going to kill Bart. Okay, let's see. Next up, this one is kind of one that I can't really remember that much. So it looks like in this one called Sideshow Bob Reports, he actually was released from prison due to being putting pressure on Mayor Quimby, and he actually becomes mayor. And then basically what happens is Bart and Lisa set out to prove that Mayor Bob actually didn't win all by himself, that he actually had some kind of rigging, which of course he had some kind of rigging. And that's why this time not only Bart should be on this list, but Lisa should be on this list as well. So now you have three people that technically Sideshow Bob should actually go against and take out. Alright, let's see. Next up is Sideshow Bob's Last Gleaming. Okay. So let's see. Is this the one where Cecil came in? No, it's not the one that Cecil came in. Whoa, okay, let me just take a little read. Slips away from prison detail and steals an atomic bomb and threatens to detonate it unless the town of Springfield gives him television gives up television permanently. Wow. Yeah, I kind of hope that I see this one again. Let's see. Bart is reunited with his parents. Oh, he wanted to kill Krusty. Yeah, so in this episode, he actually wanted to screw over Krusty, who has a TV show. That's what he's really trying to do. Force take over, crushing the bids, and yeah. So in this version, it seems like he might have gave himself up. The plan is yeah, that's funny. So yeah, this time Bart wasn't involved with his cancellation of his mission, quote unquote mission. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, so he did have Bart with his freaking knife. Yeah, so he did have Bart, and he was able to kill Bart. Technically, he was gonna do suicide with Bart in a kamikaze attempt to destroy, I think it said Krusty's shed. So yeah, so that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And then brother from another series. Yeah, this is where Cecil first ever came in. So with Cecil, for some reason, Sideshow Bob actually, he cleaned up his act. He was able to be released, and because of that, his brother actually wanted to hire Bob. Yeah, so his brother Cecil wanted to hire Bob, and what's worse is that he technically was trying to steal money from the city by trying to build a hydroelectric dam, but use some materials that wasn't good enough to actually hold the dam together. So what he was going to do is take the money, embezzle money, run away to Mexico or somewhere, and allow Sideshow Bob to get pinned for it. Yeah. But luckily, Bart and Lisa was there, and of course Bart was so suspicious of Sideshow Bob, while Lisa actually was... Yeah, so basically both of them revealed that it was Cecil who was doing it, not Sideshow Bob, and basically, yeah, at the end of it, Police Chief Wiggum just arrested Bob as well. For some reason, he didn't arrest Cecil. Instead, he was so stupid that he arrested Sideshow Bob as well, thus making it that he most likely should attack his brother, which I guess they still brothers, and he didn't actually try to beat the crap out of him. Yeah, for some reason didn't. Yeah, instead they just rustled over the bunk beds in jail. And he did say, "I'll get my revenge," and because Cecil told him you should say that, so now he looks bad. But in this case, that means that from this episode, he wiped clean his whole entire thing. So that means that everything is wiped clean. There's no wanting to kill Bart because he put that behind him. He doesn't want to kill Lisa because Apparently, he never wanted to kill Lisa, even though Lisa was sidekicked with Bart and pinned him down. And for Krusty, I think he eventually, altogether, he didn't really want to. He didn't care about killing Krusty. Well, he did care about killing Krusty, but nowadays he doesn't, because an episode I'm going to talk about will actually make sure you guys understand that. So, anyways, right now, that means the only person he would have a vendetta against is Police Chief Wiggum, which I would have loved to see an episode where Police Chief Wiggum is so squealing like a pig because either A, Sideshow Bob has his wife and son hostage, or B, he has Ralph, or just C, just the fact of he has Police Chief. I think he might have done it. No, Snake. Snake had him. Yeah, but still, yeah. Well, anyways, let's see. What's next up? Alright, next up is Day of the Jackanapes. Jackanapes? I guess that's how you say it. So, Day of the Jackanapes. After, yeah, I kind of don't remember that one that much. So, let's see. Upon learning Krusty has erased all his archive tapes of his show from the Sideshow Bob era, Bob schemes to use Bart as a Manchurian candidate to blow. Oh, yeah. This episode right here actually made it so that he actually forgives Krusty, completely forgives. But I remember this one. He actually hypnotized Bart to attack Krusty. And as you guys can see in some other... Yeah, most likely you'll see if you type in this episode. There is one picture where you have Bart hitting a fast food restaurant statue of Krusty in the crotch. that was so funny. Yeah, so that's what basically happened in this version. In this one is that he doesn't really care about the whole I tried to frame Krusty and now I'm in jail. Now this time it's because he erased all the archive tapes of Sideshow Bob in... This is 2001, so I guess in a video pack. Yeah, so variety pack or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so this one, he does use Bart, but he doesn't actually... Well, actually, he could have killed Bart too. So he killed Bart and he killed Krusty in the process. That does make sense because without those two, he could actually not been caught. Alright, next up is the Great Louse Detective. I guess that's how to say it. Alright, let's see. Someone's trying to murder Homer, and in desperate find of the perpetrator, the family gets help from Sideshow Bob to crack the case. Oh yeah, this is the time where he actually was in a room by himself. And this is the most important episode of them all. This episode right here would exonerate Bart completely. So, excuse me. So basically in this one, this is where Sideshow Bob says he grew accustomed to Bart's face. And because of that, he couldn't freaking kill him. And I think technically this would be the point where it's like Sideshow Bob would not kill Bart anymore. Technically, that's how it is. And he did have a shock collar. He threw the shock remote out the window. So chances are, I think he would have actually personally created a vendetta with the birds. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid, but the birds were the ones who were clicking the stupid shock collar. So if he somehow got a gun or pistol and shot the two birds, then there you go. The vendetta's complete with that guy. So again, with the whole entire thing, it would be Wiggum should be on his kill list, and the birds, even though it's kind of like you can't really find or track down those birds. But I guess you can track down what type of birds they were, so he's able to kill them. Yeah, that's kind of silly, but hey, that does seem kind of funny. All right, the Italian job is next. This one is where he should get some redirection now. So in this version, this is where Burns actually want Homer to get a car for him. And since Homer wanted to get a car, well, technically, Mr. Burns wanted Homer to retrieve a car from Italy, and then they found out that in one of the cities of Italy, Sideshow Bob is mayor there. Yes, and Sideshow Bob came clean. Yes, Sideshow Bob has came clean, and not only became clean, but he actually is now a family man. He actually has a wife and he has a son. So with this, that means that there's no more vendetta for Bart completely, which that does make sense. But then you have a new redirection because it's freaking Lisa, drunk Lisa, because she was drinking wine, which technically I guess it was Sideshow Bob's fault. But on the other hand, it's double his fault, but still, it was Lisa who ripped his suit off and revealed he had a jail jumpsuit on. So yeah. So family versus family. The Sideshow Bob family was going to kill the Simpsons, even though technically he should kill Lisa. Yeah, they should actually target Lisa and kill her because, well, she's the only person who ruined the whole entire setup they had. But of course, at the end of this episode, basically they're now free. They're still free out there. And then you have Funeral for a Friend. And this one was the one where it was like they faked Sideshow Bob's death. Gee whiz, man. They faked Sideshow Bob death, and what Sideshow Bob did is just basically snuck out of the thing, put Bart in the coffin, and then burned the coffin so he is no more. Now that doesn't make sense. So you're going to kill Bart, but who you really deserve to kill was Lisa. So yeah, that's like the big continuity. I get it. Bart was the first person ever to screw him over and send him to jail. But Lisa was the one who screwed the Italian lifestyle you had. So it's technically Lisa who should actually be in the coffin. Of course, what it says right here is that Lisa is busy installing the new TiVo system at home. Well, that's not good. Yeah, so they found some way to get rid of him. And this time you had the whole entire family in on it. Sideshow Bob's dad, Sideshow Bob's mom, Cecil returned. His wife, his son, and Sideshow Bob. So 6 people were in on it. And sadly, all of them went to jail. Yes, all of them went to jail. So yeah, there you go. But at least the good news is that now he wants to kill the Simpson family, which that's close enough. That's close enough. Still, I do have to admit, it technically should be Lisa he's going after. Lisa. Bart, you said you got accustomed to Bart's face, and now you are now going against Bart again, even though technically it was Lisa who should be getting... Yeah, I'm just saying. And screw the whole censor crap where the censors were like, oh my gosh, he's going against a girl. That's not right. It's like, that's a part of the stupid story. It's just how it goes, alright? This is how it goes. I mean, he just said he is accustomed to Bart's face. And then you had Lisa screwing the whole... That's even worse than what Bart did. That's even worse. So it's kind of like, yeah, what the heck? Well, anyways, the Bob next door, basically this time he finds another way to kill Bart. So he basically stole someone else's face, surgically put it on. His name was Walt. Yeah, so he stole Walt's face, put Walt's face on him, and then he put his face on Walt, and then there you go. So basically, Sideshow Bob's plan was to actually kill Bart in 5 states, so there's no way possible that he could get pinned on it. Alright, let's see. Is there anything that I should know? Okay, let's see. Oh, Walt. Yeah, so Walt basically broke him out. Yeah, Walt told him the story, so technically he should kill Walt as well, so that's another person. And you also have Police Chief Wiggum again, so yeah. I still say Lisa should have been one who actually... Yeah, Lisa should have been the one who actually have done it, but whatever. And the last one of them all is The Man Who Grew Too Much. This is the last one where, for me, this is the most present, the most recent episode that contains Sideshow Bob. So if any more episodes came of Sideshow Bob, then that means that, yeah, you're watching an old video. Well, anyways, so the last one, which this one makes sense. This one, he actually trapped Lisa. He got Lisa to, well, technically, even if he got Lisa alone with him, he still was actually trying to steal genetics from all the great minds. That's what his game plan was. Instead of actually killing Lisa or something, he actually, yeah. So there you go. So this is basically the whole entire list, and I'm going to repeat myself one last time. So when it comes to the whole, we should kill, I need to kill Bart. Bart something you'll pay. He grew accustomed to Bart's face. Lisa freaking screwed the whole Italian job where he was praised and seen as a hero and leader. It wasn't Bart who did it, it was Lisa. So technically he should have a vendetta against Lisa, wants to kill her. Also, she should actually want to take down Wiggum because of that time where he didn't do anything at all, but since Cecil did it and he was there too, he will basically get arrested too. So with the negligence of what happened with Wiggum, it makes sense that he most likely will attack Wiggum. It does. And also he should attack Walt because Walt squealed. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about all that's left is those. But of course, there's one thing that does make a big what the heck. It's just the fact of after the whole funeral for a friend thing, then Sideshow Bob is alone again. So where's his family? Is his family still in jail? And I mean, I would figure that you'll have like some episode where, and oh yes, I forgot. They didn't even put this in here. But you saw Sideshow Bob again with Bart's teacher. Yeah, Bart's teacher from the recent episode. So yeah, Sideshow Bob is in jail yet again. They found him after escaping with the genetics. And the cool part is that with one other episode after the whole facelift thing, you actually saw that his face did come apart at that certain one point. So that's good continuity there at least, but still, it shouldn't be Bart he's after. It should be Lisa. Yeah. For the most part, now he should be having a vendetta against Lisa instead of going against Bart. Unless Bart actually blocks so that Lisa can't get killed, then yeah, that makes sense. But still, it's Lisa he should be after. It's Lisa. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. And I know this was quite long, but this has just had to work. This has had to happen eventually. So thank you for watching. And if you would like this and enjoy these Simpsons videos, why don't you press like, and share it with people. And if you guys have any requests, even though I technically focus on the dead characters or the characters you don't see rarely on Simpsons, then yeah. So if you have any person that you're like, oh yeah, I want to see this guy we haven't seen for a long time, I'll do it. Well, anyways, Have a great day and stay tuned for more.